Tired of fake lashes that leave a mess? Or have you looking like you've got caterpillars on your face? Well, the Diamond Brink store is here for it all. They've got natural mink lashes that are cruelty-free, reusable, super soft, and comfortable. They've also got a wing 3D effect. Check out the lashes at the Diamond Brink store at myshopify.com. 6inchshoes.com. 6inch Shoes is a high-end online shoe store with a huge collection of stunning footwear and accessories. Step up your look with 6inch Shoes and accessories from global brands and local designers. You can count on 6inch Shoes to elevate your style quotient and stand out in the crowd with stylish footwear and accessories. For more information, go to 6inchshoes.com.
Mobile brake guys are changing the game. Our mobile brake repair experts will come to your house, office, or anywhere you'd like to have your brake repair service, saving you time and energy. Many companies charge a premium for convenience. Not them. It's just the benefit of their unique business model. You can also book an oil change with a book brake service. Just go to mobilebrakeguys.net.
This portion of the Miss Jones in the Morning reunion show is brought to you by #photos. From weddings to private events, let #photos elevate your next event with the all-new Mirror X interactive smart photo booth. Mention Jonesy in the Morning and receive the VIP red carpet experience. For more information, visit www.photos.com. That's the word #FOTOZ.com.
This is a mess. Research. Wait, let me start the show. Hey guys, welcome to the next episode. I think this might be the final episode of the reunion.
Mm-hmm.
So let's clap it up because who knew it would last this long? This is our 25th episode.
Yes, ma'am.
I so appreciate and thank you all for being a part of every step of our journey and our rewind in time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And all right, so you're hearing voices that are supposed to be behind the curtain, but 25 episodes later, niggas still don't listen and learn. It's okay though. It's okay. We're rapping. And from time to time, we still will revisit some of our old friends and our old interviews as they come to us, because a lot of you, thank you, Naparazzi, for sending in today's special rewind in time. So thank you, everybody that's been participating in that. Now, having said all that, we're still doing a podcast. We're just changing it. It's going to be called Jonesy and Friends. All right, Mike, are you happy now? Everybody is so in their feelings. But Mike's like, he said, not only did I not care, but we didn't even discuss this shit. And now you're committed by default. So kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 25, the final episode of the Miss Jones Morning Show reunion. Now, research came in here with some bullshit. She was cleaning her camera with, dare I say, Florida water.
I went
Those
to go,
that know, no.
I went to go get the Windex because I was like, yeah. But then I remembered my sister was here today and she dropped off a little bit of Florida water, a little travel pack. And
That means it's in that family, and that's what they do. I'm going to give you my little history or my experience with Florida water. When I was young in my early 20s, and I didn't have a mom, I was just out there and in a relationship, and every time shit went wrong, I wanted to go to a fortune teller or a healer or a soothsayer or whatever the fuck you call them in your name of the hood. Mm-hmm. And Florida water
was the first required to cleanse all bad spirits, because as soon as you walk in, I can sense the bad spirit. And they would spray Florida water on the table in front of you and make you spray it on your hands and rub them together. That was just the prerequisite to what in the candle burning mess was about to take place. Mike, carry on.
All right, so being Puerto Rican, I lack in some of my Puerto Ricanness because we're not saying Florida water the way Puerto Ricans said it, but I can't remember how my abuela used to say it. So Florida water was a necessity. Like you had to have it. It could either clean something or bless you. It didn't matter. Like what she just used it for. But my grandmother would wake me up in the afternoon and we'd go to a healer. And we'd go, God, it was somewhere in the Bronx. I wish I could remember that the street. We get on the bus, we go to the healer. 2 in the afternoon, we go into this dark fucking place with nothing but saints and lights and everything. And the healer and people would sit in rows and wait for their turn. And my man would put his hands on you like Santa Maria, Madre de Dios, and then he would hit you and throw up in a bucket. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just telling you exactly what I saw as a 4-year-old kid. And to this day, when I got old, I was like, how did he pull off throwing up every time? And it'd be
every person?
Yes, every person. It was like the throw up meant the sickness was out of you. Okay, and boom, okay. It was in the bucket, right? So now I'm 4 years old. And, you know, well, that's her turn. So I'm 4, maybe 3. And this dude is about to pop my well in the head, right? Like, so he pops her and throws up. So I tear up. I'm a crier, right? I cry. I'm 4. She grabs me by the neck as we get out in Spanish, like, you're so embarrassing. And I'm like, now in my mind, I love my abuela. They all passed away. I love them. But goddamn, you was that hardcore that you didn't understand that I just saw you get popped in your forehead. A dude then threw up in a bucket. I'm in a dark ass room at 2:00 in the afternoon. And to top it off, I got to lie about it to my father because my father can't know that we're in these little shenanigans that I
hate to say it, but you were destined to be a drinker.
Real talk.
Out the gate.
And if we didn't go to healers, we would go to Jamaica Queens, which is crazy, Jones. I just realized, this is so dumb, how hardcore you go for Queens. There was a gambling spot in Jamaica Queens that my grandmother would go to, and she would say in the morning, we're going to Jamaica. Once again, I'm 3 or 4. So I was stand outside the train window. The only thing she did for me was give me 50 cents and let me sit in the first car of the train so I could look and be right there by the window. And I'm looking for beaches. There's no beaches. We're going to Jamaica Queens.
Oh, shit.
I knew enough to know that Jamaica meant that's an island somewhere.
Right.
She would go into the gambling spot and put me in some park by the monkey bars, give me 50 cents, and I was on my own for like 2-3 hours. Then she would scoop me out the park. We'd go back home. We had to get home before my mother and father got home. And once again, the reason why I became a liar, I would have to deny and lie what we did. We did nothing. We stayed home. So that was a quick
that story.
And I'm not making none of this shit up. This is all real life.
This is before people were snatching kids, hopefully.
Before, yes.
Because you were out there by yourself near the monkey bars?
Yes.
Or whatever kids in the neighborhood.
Whatever kids was there and getting the coquitos and everything like that. And I had 50 cents to make sure I got that. And then it was always the summertime. So I was good. Ran around whatever projects we were at. I have no clue. But shout out to my abuela, because, you know, that's what we did. But
those are the great childhood memories.
Those are them.
They are. So, Mike, I think it's called...
And that cherry coconut coquito.
Yes. I think I'm a spell it because I'm probably going to say it wrong. Eau de Cologne. How do you say that?
I'm about to call my mom right now.
Well, Beau is Beau. So is it Eau de Cologne?
Eau de Cologne. That's what it says here is what it's typically called. And
what, the Florida water?
Yeah. And it's for cleansing purposes.
And we'd have healings at the house.
Do tell.
We have to get all this fruit. Once again, I'm so Puerto Rican and people forget, because listen, I really am. There'd be certain days during the year where my Uncle Frankie would be the guy who would spin around and talk in tongues.
We'll never forget now.
And we'd have all the angels and the saints circled all around him.
Statues, you mean?
The statues, the actual big statues that you see, which I'm not for all this, but this is where I was raised, where candles were on them, and he would start spinning around, and the music and the drums would start playing, and next thing you know, he'd swallow some alcohol, and the tongues would start tonguing, and whatever, and then a lot of noise would happen, and then it would be like, whack, and it would just stop. And everybody was like, we did it. And I don't know what they did. I don't know what. I have no clue. I know I was innocent, so God knows my heart.
You were 4.
I was 4. I was literally probably like 3 back then, in my underwear, just watching what was popping off downstairs, because we lived on the upstairs home, and my grandparents lived downstairs. They owned a 3-family house. So that would be the festivities, and it'd be fruit and statues with candles. And my grandmother, whenever I got asthma, would put me in one bedroom that had nothing but statues, from Mary to St. Peter to Saint this and to Saint that.
So again, I asked, is that Santa Maria?
It might
Because
be.
It is linked to Catholicism.
Yeah.
Isn't it Santa Maria or Sainta?
I have no idea. You asking the wrong West Indian. I have no idea.
But there are similarities.
Yes,
Yes.
they are.
Yes, there are similarities. I remember going to the Botanica. Is that what it's called?
Botanica. I had a relative who owned one.
Oof.
Of course you did.
We had one here on Fulton and Nostrand.
No, you have several. No, you have a lot.
So, but this is the one I went to when my son was little. He used to have nightmares.
Yes.
And every night, religiously, he would scream, he'd cry, and the whole house is up. So I have an aunt who is, dare I say, knowledgeable.
Okay, good word.
In these things.
Good word. Nice.
And she said, go to the Botanica, get a purple candle, dress it. And I said, what? No, you just tell her to dress it. She'll know. I said, okay, I ain't asking no questions. Went to the Botanica. I was like, I don't know about this, but this boy ain't sleeping and a bitch is tired and I gotta get some rest. This was before Height 97 days. So I went, I got it, brought it back, and I tell you no lie. I tell you no lie. No more nightmares. We would burn the candle at night. He would rest and go to sleep. No more nightmares. I would blow it out. Or I think it went out on its own, to be honest. Because when I'm one of those people, when I'm asleep, I'm asleep. It probably burnt out on its own. No more nightmares. Me and my aunt have never discussed it.
And don't. That's why
discussed it.
Whenever I talk about stuff like this, I don't say I disbelieve or believe. I mind my business.
Right.
Because when my grandmother would put me in that room and I'd be wheezing, for some reason I stopped wheezing. We're not gonna talk about everything else. We're gonna just leave it like that.
It is what it is. That's why I said, Tia is knowledgeable in these things. Yep. And I listened, and no more nightmares. So
all right, well, y'all want
Jalen!
Uh-oh. I was wondering what was going on over there.
Are you still having nightmares?
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Well, he's not answering FaceTime, so bitch, you just won't get no sleep. He's going back to school Saturday anyway, so deal with that shit at school. But I think that might be okay. So now my story. Mm-hmm. I told you guys behind the scenes, but when my mom died and I came home from school, I was just out there. I had no direction. I had no one I could really trust because my friends were as young as me. They didn't know anything. So I got into that whole, I don't even know what it's called, Santeria. I don't know. But I remember the Botanica. I definitely remember the Florida water because she used to spray that. Kim Allen, actually, our former psychic, or fake psychic, in my opinion, the fraud bitch. She used to spray that shit and wipe down.
Yes, she did, didn't she?
And then, but I didn't know her then. But anyway, one time, like it's almost like I would go there for readings, and they always tell you, "Oh, I felt the spirit. There's a heavy spirit around you," and I'm like, my mom just died. Oh, she wants us to tell you that you need to get a cleanse, and that she's with you. And what's a cleanse? Oh, it's gonna cost you $100, but cash. But it's gonna make everything better for you, and you'll have clarity. All this stuff. All I remember, the bath or the shower, consisting of was bottles of Heineken being poured on the top of my head.
God.
I'm naked in the shower stall, and they start with that, and then I think they would pour. It smelled like cologne water in buckets over me. Fuck all my little fishtail braids up, however my style was, but I was determined to get this heavy thing off of me.
Yes.
And
Oh shit.
I don't know if it ever worked or not, but I know that when I went to court with my first record label, I went back there and they gave me the brown candle, which is supposed to be for legal law and all that stuff. And I had to write Bill Stephanie's name on a piece of paper, write the name of the record label on a piece of paper, put it like inside of the candle. Now, ultimately, I did get out of my deal. I did. I don't know if it was because I had a great lawyer or if it was because of the brown candle. Are you still having nightmares? Yes or no? I gotta go.
What?
Never mind. It's always a thinking. It's always, instead of honesty, it's where is this coming from?
Where's this going?
Nightmares.
Right. It's not going on with, yeah.
Nightmares.
He be having lucid dreams.
Mm.
Yeah. But then I wonder if sometimes when you go to these places, do you open yourself up to the spirits?
That's a possibility.
It's a thin line, because then you're
No,
Michael Sean is very
not
uncomfortable.
We're not gonna overlook the fact that you got butt ass naked and got in the shower. And it was dumping, and the fact that you knew it was Heineken. You were like, wait a second, that's not spirit, that's Heineken, that's green bottles. Like what?
No, maybe it was dressed.
And you went back
weekly. And then there's a spot down here in Red Bank. I don't even know if it's still open, but they used to do readings. And then the lady told me one day, she was like, I'm so tired of taking your money every week. You just need to, Yep. She was like, what you need to do is, we're having a course. Just take this class and learn how to throw your own tarot cards. And I did. And I have 2 sets right over there. I can read tarot.
When a motherfucker gives up their hustle, they like,
Right?
listen. I know I'm the plug, but I'm tired of this shit. You are now the plug. My gifted sister. Take these cards.
She was getting all my little Clear Channel lawsuit money.
So you learned how to throw tarot cards?
Yep, I sure did.
This is new news.
Is it? Because when I was in Philly, and Kim used to come, I used to do throws just to make sure that what I was learning in my tarot card class was right. And she'd be like, yep, you're good. And what does this mean? And I would be like, well, in this position, it means this. But in that position, it would mean that. She's like, go, Jonesy.
Wow. I tell you, you learn something new every day about this girl.
Look, I'll show you. Wait, look.
Oh, no. See what you did, Knight? All I wanted to do was get the Windex.
That's all.
And here you are with the Florida.
Windex.
Oh, my goodness.
This is so bad. This is so bad. I have never shown my children this. I have never, because then I started becoming aligned more with Jesus Christ and the Word.
I got you.
I ain't heard nothing. I ain't
so look, these are my notes and my study manuals and what everything means.
On
this is
MS
Clear
paper.
Channel. Oh, this is MS.
MS paper.
Yep, on MS paper. I thought it was Clear Channel. And this is a sample throw.
Wow.
A sample throw.
Right, because it's different directions and patterns. Yes, I remember that from Kim.
And these are the description of some of the cards of each card. So the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, and all the others. And are you ready? Drum roll, please. These are my tarot cards.
Wow. Now, question.
Shit.
So Kim used to talk about cooking them, or there's like she would sleep with new cards under her pillow. I remember this clear as day. I don't know if it's the word is cooking, but kind of like
Shit.
getting the cards in tune with you. So have you done any
Well,
of that?
again, in my opinion, she's a fraud.
Yes.
So there'll be no cooking over here.
Okay.
Let me tell you, you really want to fuck up some sex? Let me be smashing you crazy, and my hands go under your pillow, and some fucking tarot cards pop out.
That's it. That's
This is
that's
What is
it.
this high priest doing here, bitch?
Put her back.
What are you doing?
Put her back.
are
You're
we doing?
contaminating the throne.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I have notes upon because you want to be accurate. And let me tell you why I stopped. You're never gonna believe why I stopped. This is so all right, guys. This is this is the last reunion show, so fuck it.
Right.
So you guys know Jen Frederick from Fox 29, I think they're on in Philly.
In
Oh,
Philly,
I
I remember.
Jen Frederick used to be part of the morning show. I think she might still be, but anyway, she always claimed to be like a huge Jonesy fan. And every time I come to Philly to work, she always tries to get me a gig with her on the station. So someone wanted us to do a reality show called Ebony and Ivory, Jen and Jonesy, right? So she arranged for us to start filming at a country club with all these wealthy white families. And we were supposed to go out and start playing golf. Right. We were supposed to play golf, and this was supposed to be funny to watch Jonesy from the hood.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And
Right.
she was white, I'm to assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Super
And I
white.
guess
Oh,
right.
super white. Okay.
Yeah. So we were playing off of each other's, because then I
Yes.
would have taken her to the hood, and then
Right.
she would have had an experience in the hood.
Right. She'd have went to
But
get her hair blown out. Perfect.
right.
Fell in love with a black man. Had a long-term relationship where he abused her. It'd have been all types of stereotypes.
Hey.
And then they would have ultimately wound up at Summer Jam.
And bam!
So while we were filming, we took a break, and one of the white families was like, "Can I ask you a question? What are you guys doing over there?" So, and at this time I was carrying my tarot with me everywhere. I had them in my bag because I was heavy trying to, And so, when I sit down, I'm very conversational, I'm very relatable, and I start talking, and they're like, "Oh my God, look at you. You're not like the other black." That's what they were saying in their head, but not out loud.
Yeah,
Right.
nice. Yeah.
So then they said, I don't know how so Jen came over, and part of the show was I was going to do a tarot card reading. That's why I had the cards, right?
Okay.
So after I pulled them out, the people are like, "What are the? Oh my God, read me. I do the read. I throw the cards. I shuffle them. I pray over them. I do the read. I collect them because what I saw couldn't possibly be what I think I saw.
Really?
I collect them. I reshuffle. I repray. I do the thing again. Similar thing, different fall. I have to say, she goes, "What's going on?" I said, "Did somebody in y'all's family murder somebody recently?"
Who says that?
And when
Why would you?
What?
Why would you fuck it up for everybody? Like,
What? And you said murder?
because I saw this, I saw this, I did it twice. I kept getting the same cards in the same meaning. And then when I said it, instead of them gagging, they're like, "Oh my God, my Uncle Dean just murdered my Aunt Laureen." And started, I swear to God. She said, "My uncle murdered my aunt. My family's been fighting." And then the other aunt came over, and she was like, "What are you talking about?" "Oh my God, she just did this read. She asked us if someone in our family just murdered somebody." And she goes, "Oh yeah, that bastard's trying to get her insurance money. But we've got it tied up in court because we know he fucking killed our sister." And what started off
shit
as a shenanigan for a reality show pilot turned into, they started crying, and then they kept making me do, "Let me ask you another question." And I'm doing all these throws, and I'm like, "You guys need to look in the such and such room in the back of the house. There's proof. I don't know what, but your aunt wants you to know that he did.
No.
he did kill her, and you guys aren't supposed to find out, but the evidence is in the back room and the such and such and such. Did your aunt smoke? Oh my God, she was a chain smoker.
No.
I said, because I'm smelling smoke now. I'm smelling Marlboro,
Holy shit.
Pall Mall, and occasionally cools. Yeah. And I'm like, because I was, and that's what scared me. Long story short, I put these bad boys away and haven't touched them until today.
You lucky I wasn't there, because I'd have paused, and like when you was getting hot, I'm like, now let's stop. Now none of this shit is free. Y'all know that, right? If you want to continue,
You gotta buy badges.
You want to continue with this? The original badges called
Right.
money in this hat. There's
That's
a hat
right.
that's gonna be passed around.
A bingo later.
Because we've already gotten to the closet. The bitch is in the closet. We've already gotten there. If you want more information,
That is crazy.
Mike, you
scared
are my
yourself.
friend, because I scared myself, but you are my friend, and I needed you there to collect the money, because they had me working that night.
Yep.
Now I know what it feels like, I guess, when some people, when they're tired or they're like, I can't do it anymore, or because it took, and maybe it was because I was new at it, and I had to keep thinking. And I didn't want to give them the wrong, but
Right.
once I said that, and how many people be like, did my uncle murder my aunt? Bitch, no, but I'm about to murder you.
But in a different cultures, it'd be real smooth records. They'd be like, yup, life
They were like,
insurance.
yep, Uncle Dean was trying to, we all knew that bastard, he never loved my sister.
Ever.
And now he's trying to speed up this process to get the money and the this, and he sold the this and the that. I got more than I bargained for. They wore me the fuck out, but I kept on throwing the motherfucking cards, because I'm like, oh, I'm on to something. I'm good.
Throw them cards.
Mm.
And I would have been right in the middle of my nice height of drinking in a good way, and I'd have poured another shot, and I'd be like, all right, we're doing individuals now. Listen, we've already taken care of the group. We're now doing individuals. Please be orderly. Get your questions right. You got 3 questions. All right. Line them up, Brady Bunch. Line them up.
That's
is
how we roll.
Yeah, that would have scared the shit out of me too.
So I put them away after that, because I was like, sometimes, and then what he said, in some cultures, that shit is like, yeah, like we put mom in the nursing home, because what else are we supposed to do? And we let her estate pay for it, and we don't want to be bothered. In a lot of cultures, I'm just saying, other cultures,
It's very different. Yep.
Yeah. So, so we all had our experience, Mike. You are
Yes.
not alone.
Yes, you are not alone.
Look, I need my drink now. Sorry.
I don't know what it is. What is it? I don't know if it's performers, but what is it about the adrenaline rush of getting everybody like, yo, because you had no business to keep going. You was like, fuck it, I'm here now. Somebody dead. Let's see what else.
I was on to something. I'm like, maybe we'll find the body. I don't know.
Somebody say body.
Oh my God.
Insert song here.
Insert that song.
Speaking of songs,
Mm.
oh, you know what? I didn't even anticipate to start the show this way. I did not. So we were supposed to have Johnny Gill yesterday, but then I couldn't do yesterday because the night before yesterday, or yesterday morning, I wound up in the emergency room with that damn Che. 2 o'clock in the morning, he decides he wants a sandwich.
A sandwich?
A sandwich. And he went downstairs, and instead of looking, it's my fault. There was a block of cheese, and then there were singles. But I put the block of cheese with the sandwich meat in the drawer together in the refrigerator. I put the singles of cheese in another drawer in the refrigerator. So when he saw the pastrami, he automatically thought the cheese for it is this block of cheese. So instead of asking someone, he takes the biggest ginsu that he can find in the kitchen.
Oh my
It's
God.
that lavender color knife. If you ever saw that lavender Cuisinart collection.
Yes.
And he cuts towards himself. And he says it. I cut towards myself. And I said, and mommy told you what? To never cut towards myself.
So he did this?
He did that. And this shit flapped up. And all the meat was exposed. pink, beige, and red. But he didn't cry. He didn't yell. He didn't shriek. What does he do? After like 10 minutes, he comes upstairs and goes, open your door. He goes, look what happened to my finger.
This dude. This dude.
I know he's a combination of his father and I, but you ain't even crying. So when he didn't cry, and I said, all right, let me clean it. I'm panicked, but I'm not trying to panic. Let me clean it. I put Bactine, and then I was going to put gauze on it. And then, but then I was, you know, he actually interrupted me on live with Harlem Barbie, and we were playing that spin the wheel where you pay $10 a slot and you win 100. And I had picked all my numbers, and he comes in with this. So I was going to put the gauze on it. He said he was all right. And I was going to send him back to his room. And then when I put his finger up on the camera, they were like, oh my God, you can't put gauze on that. You got to take him to the emergency room. So he goes, can I finish my sandwich first? And then I said, go ahead, because we still got to spin this wheel anyway.
Oh my God.
I had lots of questions.
Shit. We both think shit, me or Jay. Because I did not feel like going to the ER.
Hell nah.
So
Hell nah.
he finished his sandwich. You're spinning the wheel
The bet's
at
already
2
played.
o'clock in the morning.
That's my business, because I'm grown.
All right.
He should have been in the bed. Don't be making no sandwiches at 2 o'clock because the kitchen is closed at 11. But in his defense, I haven't made dinner all summer. So you must got to fend for yourself in this house. But usually it ends with a DoorDash or a tuna sandwich.
Right.
But I hadn't made tuna. But so they convinced me to take him to the ER. We get to the ER. It actually wasn't that long because no one was in there.
Thank God.
But I had to keep reminding him to act sick, act like you're in pain, act like you're in distress. And he's FaceTiming his friends. And I'm like, put the phone down, or at least put it in the other hand. Like so he wound up having to get stitches. And then I took him to, this was Sunday, like 2 a.m. Sunday. And I took him just now to his pediatrician to look it over. And she's like, the stitches look good. And that nigga's back in the street.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
He is that one.
Once you get stitched up, you good.
Yeah, but if he bends it,
it could tear.
Because it hasn't even been 24. It's just become 24 hours. We left there, what, 6 a.m?
Yeah, you just gotta keep that shit straight.
But he's trying to do everything that requires bendation. He wants to ride the bike.
Bike riding requires bendation. Yes.
Right.
Yes, this is true.
And he's like, but if I hold it like this on the, some niggas just got to have those stitches bust before they learn. I'm tired of fighting.
Lord,
and obviously, look, you're obviously tired of cooking dinner.
You're tired of cooking dinner.
Taking your kids to your kids to the ER.
So where was Jalen?
That bitch. I said, you sat there and almost let your brother die. He was in his room and didn't know nothing was happening.
You didn't know nothing.
Lord.
And didn't care. Heard the garage opening and us leaving, saw the headlights on his window, and still he's doing his thing. And then calls an hour later. Where y'all at? I'm not answering you.
Where y'all at? The emergency room.
Get the fuck. I wouldn't have said nothing either until you come knocking on my door. I got nothing to do with this shit. I got nothing to do. Because he knows when he opens the door, he's opening it up. He's opening it up another dimension.
But out of pure no, he wouldn't have been guilty because I know that damn Che. I think we and y'all out in YouTube land, we all know that damn Che by now. Jalen's hands are always clean. Che is the one in the mud of Niggerland. Always. He's that one. And I gotta watch him in his life. Even the way he talks. If I call Jalen in here right now, you just heard. Hello? Excuse me?
Right.
If I call Che, what up, mom? No. I mean.
No.
No.
Before we go any further, I cut towards me. Who starts the sentence?
Because he knew he was wrong.
Before we go any further, look at my finger.
Why wouldn't you cut down? That's what. If it's a block, why would you cut down?
It depends how hard the block was. He might have went too hard, pause, too fast, and then it just twisted. And he
No, what happened was he was cutting this way. And
that's real lazy.
He
got lazy.
That's
like
what
that.
it was.
He was trying to get a thin slice. He didn't want a thick ass slice. He was trying to
But
get
there
a thin.
were singles. He just didn't look well because he, I guess, saw that and figured, oh, this is to go with this. I would never buy a block of cheese for that.
Why not cut down? Like if you got a block, why not cut down?
Because that's that damn chain. That's why I say he gonna live with me until he's 45.
Don't we're the Florida water. Don't say shit like
That's what I was gonna say.
Don't say shit like that.
I was gonna say I thought she was gonna wrap it up and spray some Florida water on that motherfucker and call it a day. You won't get no infection.
Don't you say shit like that. I don't wish that on anybody.
Well, let's see what the tarot cards say.
No.
Who killed their aunt? Research. You killed your aunt. Research.
Now my camera all foggy again.
Oh,
messing around with y'all. She talking about 45. Oh no.
We know we know those men. And this is how they start out. As it's fun when they kids and they're the comedians of the class.
Mm-hmm.
And at 45, you wonder why they still in their mother's basement and they'll say, I take care of my mother. No, bitch, you never left. They say, I'm home, me and my mother live together. I take care of her. No, I mean,
you live with her. You live with your mother. Yeah.
Right. You should, because won't nobody else have your ass. We know those guys. I'm sorry, guys out there. I'm glad that you love my show, but we know you. We know you.
We know you.
We know you.
But y'all still be face down, ass up in that basement.
Listen. There's a time and a place.
Y'all be complaining the whole time talking shit, but when it come right down to
no, we don't.
Y'all be following the rules. You be like, you know my mother awake. Shut the fuck up. You right. Ass up, face down. Chill. You right, my bad. You right. No, you right.
No, we don't.
And you still be eating the sandwich that I done made from a block of cheese with pastrami. Because I ain't see the slices. You still be eating that motherfucker.
Y'all are stupid.
Oh God, that's funny.
That is funny.
Oh, you know what else is funny? There's a clip going around on IG. Somebody sent me first thing this morning. They must have known. Niggas be alley-ooping me. And then when I get all the blowback, then they're like, that damn Jonesy, she back to her shit again. They send me a clip of Jim Jones from Dipset. Is now recovering from COVID. Yeah. So I put it up there with the caption of, oh, that's what we're calling it now? I thought it was, what I say? I thought it was the Jada kid. Or the J. I said, I thought it was Jada did, not COVID.
Yeah.
Cause, nigga, we don't, I mean, we want you to be well, serious talk, but you ain't getting off that easy. What is it? The lock strain? The lock strain?
I did see that video. I did see that clip.
I'm like, that whole thing was a super spreader. We're not about to start with the pity parties.
True. That's true.
Fat Joe, nigga, we seen you put your mask back on
a couple of
times. And I can't even say I would have had one on, period, because that just was like, you would have had to take that rubber all the way off. But
all the way. Look at
all the way. All the way. Because that beat down. So people are commenting, they're like, it's too soon. That's not funny. I'm like, no, it was very funny.
Yes.
And y'all are getting caught up in politics of masking. And I was talking about the slaying adversity.
Thank you. Right.
I'm not talking about the mask, or I don't care what he wears, what he don't wear, whatever. I mean, I'll fight that if y'all want to fight that. But I was simply talking about how they're now renaming the beatdown COVID.
Right. And then, did he get sick afterwards? Because he shouldn't have been there if he had COVID at the time.
He probably didn't know. At least 20 people in there had it.
At least.
And he might have been vaccinated. I don't know. Again, this was not supposed to be about a COVID or a nothing. This was about to be about
the beatdown. There you go.
Jadakiss. It's about choosing violence.
Which he did.
Choosing fucking violence.
Which he did.
And guess what? Fat Joe the next day said COVID was in the building. He literally said on Instagram,
did.
COVID was there. We all know it was there.
Mhm.
Right.
We knew
But
it was
I don't
there.
even think a mask could have stopped that beat down.
Nah,
So
nothing a man
stupid.
could have done.
Nothing.
The vaccination tapped out. The vaccination was like,
It's
I'm
like-
out. I
The
can't do
locks
this.
got it.
What the fuck? Do
The
you
locks
hear
got it.
Jada?
I watched it again this last weekend, and it's just like it was epic. When I just watched it, I was like, "This is just so Jada. This is just so good."
And I don't even just want to highlight him. I just said that for the sake of my tag.
Right?
All three of them. Because
Yes.
Styles and Chic did their
Came.
part, and
Yes, they
they came
did.
all the way through too.
Yes,
And
they
it
did.
was fully entertaining, and I can't get enough of it. So
But that hot 64, that COVID spit was amazing. That hot 64. And when the variant was DJing, I said, get the fuck. Variant is on the ones and
You're
twos.
so stupid.
DJ Variant.
DJ Variant, I'm in here.
What's up? This is DJ Variant.
Jada chose violence. I chose spread. I chose spread.
Yeah, way too much spit, way too many bodies, no social distance.
It
Don't
was-
listen.
It's a lot.
No one's paying attention. We out here. And
We
they know,
out.
and we ain't going
Mhm.
back in. And even though we know better, we refuse to do that. Being in the house like that again. And it's sad, and it probably is wrong. But yeah, I like
It
watching
is
it.
what it is.
I like when somebody said the Locks won the battle, but Dipset won the war. I said, were we watching the same verses?
Thank you.
And what was the
What
war?
war?
Where's the war?
This was a shutout. Like
It was- There was
didn't
one
even-
event.
this
That's
didn't
it.
even go all 12 rounds.
No,
Yeah,
It
somebody
didn't.
said that. But I
that's
think they was
hilarious.
doing the Harlem Shake in the comments section. when they were saying it. The person
Getting
that said it.
overly deep. Somebody took verses too far.
Speaking
The
of
battle.
DJ, how was DJ Envy's Coachella?
Coachella. Oh my. All right, hold on.
Coachella.
I've got swag. Hold on.
The swag bag. She got a swag
Mhm.
bag.
This was the best.
Oh, swag bag.
You gotta tell her to get her props
This
before the
was
show.
best car show I've ever been to. This was the best car show I've ever gone to.
Nice.
Yes,
Very nice.
Very nice. Coachella like it.
Wait, I can't hear you because I took my earphones off. Hold on.
Mm,
Reactions.
Very cute.
It's nice. Good shit. It's nice.
This.
Dope. Dope. Dope.
Mhm.
Bad. Dope. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, we got jerseys.
We got
Okay.
Jersey.
Atlantic City. Nice.
It says
Okay.
Coachella 21. And Marty Smalls, who's the mayor of Atlantic City, he has one that says Coachella 21, and underneath it says the mayor,
Nice.
Good.
right?
That's dope.
And then there's other little doodads and stuff in here. But Coachella pen,
Okay.
Coachella key rings.
Wow.
Okay, they
Metal
came
ones.
all the way through with the swag.
That's dope.
Nice.
My nails are purple, sorry guys. But yeah, this was really, yeah. And there were so many delicious looking cars there.
Yeah.
There were so many delicious looking guys there.
Mm-mm.
Yes, honey. And there were, listen, Envy is the best marketing salesperson. He kept bringing little kids over and sitting them in 50's car. And he was like, don't tell 50 I let you sit in this car. You hear me? And the kids were taking pictures. Their parents were able to take pictures of them inside the cars. It was really a nicely put together event. So his mom and dad, when I pulled up to the event, because the line was probably like an hour long to get
Wow.
in the cars.
Uh,
And they had two different entrances, but I went to the one where his assistant was standing, and I had my security tell her in advance that I was coming and that I was hosting or
Mhm.
whatever. And so she was able to swoop me straight over to Envy's tent. His mom and dad were in there, white leather sofas, and the premier cars were in that tent.
Mhm.
And then Mike, guess who was there? I didn't even realize she was there talking to Envy's mom, and Envy's mom was trying to get my attention. It was Thea. Thea used to be the program director at Power 99 in Philly.
Oh shit. Okay.
Thea has been trying to get me to work with her since 2000.
Forever.
Yeah, 2004. And
Right.
we keep, when I get to Philly, she's either leaving, or when I get to New York, she's like, it's all we just, but so we talk, we hugged. It was a good event. I'm so glad he invited us. And I'm so glad I got to see him in person, because that's the first time I've seen Evie in person
This whole time.
since 2008 when we left the morning show.
Oh,
shit.
wow. I was thinking just COVID, but oh, wow.
Since 2008. And I didn't even know. I was talking to Thea, and then all of a sudden I feel a body and a head on my shoulder, and everyone's laughing, and I look, and it's Envy like this posing. And I said, Envy!
Oh, wow.
And then I pulled him in again. Yeah, this was a great event. They had over 10,000 people there
Super dope.
at $20 a pop. Envy, I'm all in your pockets. Envy.
Do that math. Do that math.
But now it's going to Detroit and Miami.
Okay. When
so
are we going to Miami?
Jalen. I was trying to take Jalen, right?
Right.
But niggas want to be locking their doors and not going to sleep at night when I tell them to, and not setting alarms. So when I bang down your door and I'm yelling your name and ringing your phone and FaceTiming you and you still don't hear, I'll see you on the comeback.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
he wakes up when I'm already an hour, 15 minutes into my drive down to Atlantic City. Are you still here? I'm absolutely not still there. He goes, oh my God, this was the only fun thing I was looking forward to this whole summer. Then you should have got your ass in the bed when I told you to. Set your clock and unlocked your door, because I could have come in. And so he learned, because the next day he unlocked it. He had the door unlocked. But I told him, since the Miami one is December 12th weekend.
Okay.
And that's his birthday weekend, that I will take him to Miami for his birthday and Coachella.
Nice. That's a dope birthday.
That is
He'll
dope.
fuck it up before then. Yeah, but he'll fuck it up before then.
We'll see.
You gave him the opportunity. Now it's just, fuck it.
Right.
December
It's
12th.
there. The opportunity is there. Mom be
Mhm.
coming through. It's up to you to, So yeah, Coachella was great. And they're doing Detroit October 30th weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to Miami. I think I'm gonna fall back.
I ain't fucking with the team. I ain't fucking with the team.
We going to Miami. I got you.
Yeah,
I don't even know who to check in with. I know you got to check in when you go to Detroit. I don't even know. I don't even know whose door do I knock on. I'm here.
I know one person in Detroit, Derek Coleman, and I'm about to fucking box that nigga for not returning my call. And I'll see him at our college reunion in a couple of weeks.
Oh my.
So I'm asked out if I go to Detroit now. Look at my shirt. Look at my t-shirt. I have to let you see my t-shirt.
Pretty dope. That's cute.
Thank you. Big shout out to One Mo Love. The name of the company is Nadja Head Creations. Check them out. And they've been a big supporter. I didn't shout out all the individual sponsors because I wanted to get into that whole Santeria stuff, but I want to thank all of you that came on, those that came on, those that are still on, from Sarah Brown Caterers to #photos to 6inchheels.com to the Deja B coloring books to 300 Records to now Warner Brother Records.
All right.
To the Bananas Pudding, to Diamond Brink's store, the Diamond Brink store. My lashes today are courtesy of the Diamond Brink store. So you can check them out on Shopify.com. And is there any other Max, is there anybody else that I've forgotten to mention personally? Oh, Mobile Break Guys. How could I forget them? I wanted to talk about them. Mobile Break Guys.
Oh, yeah.
That's Che's football coach. He has his own company where he has a truck that will come to your house and fix your brakes, like right in front of your building or right in front of your house.
Dope.
And then that's it. So you don't have to go into the shop and get a ride back home while they're working on it. They come to you. So, and they're in the tri-state area.
Oh,
somebody
nice.
called from Atlanta. He's like, we're not there yet, but you need your brakes done. And sometimes they can do a little extra. Please check them out. They're not crazy expensive. They're actually very reasonably priced, the mobile break guys. So yeah, thank you all. Thank you to all the sponsors for being here for us. And yeah, so we're gonna continue on. I hope Mike agrees to stay on for Jonesy.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm
Thank you,
here.
Mike.
I
Then
ain't
don't
really
be fucking keeping your guests to yourself,
I ain't got
nigga.
no choice.
Share your
I'm
guests.
smuggling my guests. I'm gonna start making them wear fucking blackface.
Whatever it takes.
I'm gonna have them motherfuckers. Guess who this guest is?
So stupid.
I can't.
Oh,
What else do we want to go ahead?
Oh, real quick. So the COVID thing's going crazy. So real quick in Texas, Governor Abbott might be the biggest dickhead of all the governors in America.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you're still down there with that mess. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. And so he put a mandate against the mandate, which is he's like, you don't have to wear a mask, even though all the cities put a mandate to wear a mask. He even put against the mandate in school that not only don't you have to wear a mask in school, but you don't have to tell anybody if you actually
if you're actually sick.
You don't have to tell anybody. So 2 hours ago, come to find out, Governor Abbott just came down with COVID.
Positive
for COVID after being vaccinated. Now that's the bad news. Like, I'm really disturbed about people getting COVID after the vaccine.
But they never said that you wouldn't. They just said that you probably wouldn't die.
Yeah. So but the asshole now is that now he's positive.
But he's still gonna double down. And remember when that idiot Trump got it?
Meanwhile, he's getting those monoclonal antibodies like Trump did, which you get monoclonal antibodies under certain circumstances, tragic, severe circumstances. So he's acting like, yeah, it's mild, it's cool. Why are you getting monoclonal antibodies that you need special permission to get?
Can you get that on Amazon? You can't get that on Amazon?
Sorry, no.
Okay, I didn't know if you could prime that. I didn't know.
No, that's not for regular folks. That's for
the political. It's supposed to be for everybody under particular health conditions, because you can only get it in a hospital. Why is he getting it?
Wow.
Not so bad. And I guarantee your children that go to those Texas schools that might get it, your kids probably ain't going to get it either. So keep fucking around with the no mask.
So then they put the list.
So stupid.
They put the list of the politicians out here between Ted Cruz, Governor Abbott, and they got a list of their kids. What the schools that they go to, their schools are all mandating masks.
Yes,
which is the
all of the private schools
are mandating masks.
Yes, they are all mandating masks. I think I saw the one for Ted Cruz, and it was like, we here at such a private school, we value your child's health. They will be wearing masks. Meanwhile, he's telling everybody else.
And he said he got one parent that threatened him or is suing him. The head of the private school. I saw him on CNN last night. He said one parent threatened, but 95% of the parents are cooperative.
Did you see?
I just don't understand it. I mean, I'm not surprised that people don't care if even children die. They're putting their politics in front of the lives of kids. And their kids aren't even safe, really, because a lot of them don't have the privilege that would need to be required for their kids to get the special treatment.
That's the bamboozle. You think you're down? You think you're down with the team? You're not down with the team
because you don't have the same pay level as the real team. So you talking all that talk like, yeah, we're Republicans. No, you're regular Republicans or poor Republicans, and you're not part of those that are in the safe zone.
That's right. But they make them think that they are, because.
But who can be that dumb? You see your bank statement. You see the decline.
Yeah, I mean, but it's all the vibe you give out, because I've made people believe they was down with me too. So.
You ain't shit, Mike. You ain't shit, Mike.
It's all the way.
Different. That's not life threatening.
But you could all make people feel. You can make people feel included in your situation, because we all got one thing we hate together, and you think you part of the squad. And when you find out you're not, and you can't get into the VIP in the club, you always find out too late. You always.
But pick up to those that know their position and be like, nah, I'm good. I'll meet up with y'all later. Go ahead.
Exactly.
You got your money for your little livery cab at the end of the night.
my God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
And did you see Chris Cuomo? I felt real bad for Chris Cuomo.
No, I missed it.
He had to really, when your family member really fuck up. And
He didn't fuck up though, but he didn't fuck up. We did. And New York especially, y'all gonna be sorry.
But
so he's back on CNN?
No, Chris Cuomo even had, Jonesy, I know you try to ride out and I know your philosophy and I get that angle.
I'm Dipset right now.
But even Chris was like, I had to tell him to resign.
Wow.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, he was
that's
like,
fair.
But you have that person close to you that fucks up in a way where you like, dog, like Jonesy was saying in the morning, you have fucked it up for everybody.
You blew it for everyone.
But you could tell the stress in his voice. He did a great job on how we delivered it.
Oh, I gotta look it up.
He covered every angle.
But you know what? His brother Andrew probably told him, go on there and tell them that you told me to resign.
Yep.
Because that's how smart they are.
Yes, true. I believe that.
We need
that
to have we need to have a threesome with them research. Or would that be a foursome?
That's a no-sum.
That's exactly how motherfuckers lost their job now. That's exactly.
That's what got us in. Like, what are we doing?
That's a no, ma'am. For everyone.
No, that's a no, ma'am. What are we doing here?
Mike, I said we can blow it for everyone. New Yorkers, they lost. You guys lost. Because despite his indiscretions, he was a powerful and a very pointed and necessary leader in a crisis. And had we not had him, we would have had nobody.
I will agree. He did a good job.
And we just can't kick that under the rug. Like, all right, he did a good job, but no.
Right.
I agree. The job he did is bigger than the bad he did.
I don't know about that.
But everybody's trying to be politically correct right now.
Well, we'll see how the new governor does. It's a woman. I forget her name. She's from Buffalo, New York. And the lieutenant governor could possibly be a Black woman. We have to wait and see if who she's going to pick, or she's just going to allow the order of secession to take place. If
I
it's
just don't like change.
It's a Black woman.
I don't care if they're Black, white. I just don't like change either way. I knew what I had and I liked what I had. It made me feel safe in crisis. No. It made me feel comfortable that all was not lost. I don't care. There's bullies everywhere, but this nigga, he paid his way. He made me feel like there was going to be sun coming out tomorrow. And I'm not being funny. I mean, it might be comical to you guys, but he really was what the doctor ordered when the world was going and still going there. But when it was like out of control with a fool at the helm, going to hell fast, downward spiral, no equipment, government working against the states, telling them, y'all buy the equipment, we're not helping you. And then the government going and buying up equipment and causing it just was, we needed him. He's the one that told us what was going on. He wasn't, oh, let me not tell what's really going on. He said, how are we supposed to get the equipment we need for our heroes if Trump and them and his nephew and them his sons and them are bidding and buying up all the equipment to charge us back for it more money. We would have never known all those details. I needed those details because my hate needed to be pointed.
First of all, who ain't never grabbed a female co-worker's titties?
Right, but right after the press conference when he was doing all this good shit, he was grabbing ass and titties.
I ain't never grabbed no asses in the station.
Right, so it's a little, but we'll see how this new lady does.
No, me and Mike is joking about the titties he used to grab at Emmis. What were you saying, Tay?
I said the problem is that as he finished those press conferences,
allegedly.
No, I'm thinking.
No, I'm talking about Mike. I'm talking about Mike.
Allegedly, I never grabbed no titties and ass.
But there were titties and asses probably deserved to be grabbed, maybe, possibly, and wanted to be grabbed. Research as you were.
Go ahead, research.
The problem is, as he finished those press conferences, he went immediately to his office and grabbed titties and ass. In 2020,
it should have been lined up for him to grab.
No,
Governor. For today's job, you have your choice of left or right.
No, sorry.
And I can make my ass clap in 3 different directions, Governor. Just say the word. That's just shit. He should have never had to go.
But you know what?
He should have never had to stoop to those levels. We failed him again.
But I'm certain there were women who were like that. Why couldn't you just stick with them? Why you gotta go grab and be aggressive?
Because he was under a lot of pressure. He was under a lot. Y'all not being in the mind of a psychopath or a sociopath. You needed to. He needed a variant of a different kind.
Nope.
This motherfucker was in his
train.
This motherfucker was in his office stressing, grabbing titties, going, "We don't have enough ventilators. Give me your titties. We don't have enough ventilators.
We don't have enough masks.
Get masks. Give me your ass. Give me your ass. Give me your ass. I can't take this anymore, Jesus. The beds are all taken up. Come here, son."
No, it's true. I feel so bad. And now I feel so vulnerable because this bitch coming in, she's trying to prove a point. Like, you know what I mean? We can't trust nothing except for she's going to try and be hard on everyone just because they think she's going to be soft. I don't have time for you proving yourself and proving that you're worthy. And I don't have time for that, bitch. I need you to tell me what the other side is up to. Because he exposed the other side every day.
But he wasn't exposing himself. That's the problem.
I don't care. He was saving me. It was like he was giving me a walk after the everyday's like dice game. So I'm good.
This is where he failed me. If you're going to be a weirdo, chauvinistic, abuse of power, when you started speaking up against Donald Trump, you should have laid out the plan on some, I'm sure that I'm going to get some feedback or they're going to set something up now that I've spoken against the president. There's going to be something that's going to come up soon. And you got to lay the whole thing out. Like, because of my courage, now they would try the same way Trump, when he ran for the first election, said this election is rigged.
True. That's true.
You got to put the shit out there in the beginning in your way so that when it comes, if you're really going to be a liar, be a liar. Like, be a liar the full fucking way and be smart about it.
I think we get comfortable and we think, all right, it's good. I'm in here now. I'm doing good. That stuff isn't going to come up. I think that's what always happens.
So her name is Kathy Hochul. She's from Buffalo, New York.
Already boring.
But boring is good. Boring is good.
She's going to be boring and she's going to be safe.
Quiet. She has a record.
Still.
She has a record of cleaning up a motherfucker's mess when they get kicked out of office.
How do we know that?
Because that's her track record.
Exactly. Because she's putting it out there. I need to see that in living color. Don't tell me what you got a record of, bitch.
Yes, that's
true. You know
true.
what I got a record of? I got a record of cleaning up radio stations' failed ratings. They call me the Olivia Pope of radio. I come in when your station is number 99 in a 98 radio station market. And I bring you to number 1 in a matter of months. And I'm fucking unemployed right now, bitch. So show me the money.
That's what I'm talking about. Turn that shit right to us. That's the fuck I'm talking about.
Always. Right?
Bring that right back to us.
My record. I have a record of winning. I have a record of dominating ratings. I have a record of. So are we done? Can we wrap?
Yep. We're approaching that mark.
Are we done with Leo season? I love y'all, some of y'all Leos, but y'all could be a bit much.
No, I think we still got a couple weeks.
Oh gosh.
Leo season is overwhelming, yo. Leo
season is overwhelming. Leos wear me out. I love to celebrate my birthday too, but these Leos, first of all, they just fucking bum rush the cancers out the way.
Yes, they do.
Needing little cancers crying
the cry baby cancers. They
we had one more day.
No, too late.
Get out, back your shit.
Yeah. That's the truth.
And the Virgo's sitting there thinking it out. I know these Leos aren't going to leave on their own.
Yeah.
So how could I manipulate them to get them to leave without it looking like I'm the one that made them leave? That's the Virgo. That's the Virgo way of doing things.
Very true.
And then the Geminis are like, fuck you. No, I love you. No, fuck you. No, I love you.
I love you.
And the Aries are like, oh, really? My season is over? $20 in gas for 87, please. No, not in the car, in this can, because I'm burning down the whole. I'm burning it all down. That's the Aries.
That's intense.
Yeah, and then the Aquarians, They just want to throw a fundraiser for everyone that got lost in that Aries fire.
Mhm.
They just want to help save. They want to do fundraising. They want to do GoFundMe's.
And what do we Capricorns do? We
We're
stand there and
collecting clothes.
judge.
We're collecting clothes at the door. We're doing
Right.
comedy.
They're collecting clothes. No, the Capricorns are y'all are FEMA.
Yes.
Y'all are FEMA and making
Yeah.
plans for the
Yep.
we found this policy that's gonna pay you out this amount of money.
Mhm.
And y'all got the orders in the affairs in order. That's that Capricorn.
That's true.
Affairs in order.
Mm.
Who did we leave out? Who did we leave? Who we owe the Pisces?
Well, the Pisces, we just
They
hate
the
you.
worst.
We hate you for life, but we never let you know, and we let it burn inside our soul forever
With a smile, though.
with a smile. And we still go to your kid's birthday party the whole nine. Like we do it all.
The
I think
damn
we miss Scorpio and Libras.
Sagittarians.
Oh,
Too.
Sagittarians.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me see what the
Sagittarians.
Sagittarians.
Overthinkers.
No, yeah, they are overthinkers. That was Jalen. Why are you asking?
Mhm.
What is that?
Mhm.
Why are you telling me my birthday season's coming up?
Always
Am I acting like I
gotta.
forgot it?
Yeah.
Did you think I forgot? Are you trying to plan me a surprise party?
Oh,
And
Inspect
those
the
damn
gadget.
Scorpios. Libra who? Sagittarius what? I'm Scorpio.
That's right.
I am all seasons.
Mhm.
My birthday is from January to January.
That's the truth.
Oh man.
And what? And if you don't acknowledge that, I'm not speaking to you from January to January.
No.
No lies told.
And the Libras just want you to bring a nice gift. I don't need company. I don't need none of that. As a matter of fact, drop it off.
Leave it.
Bring a real nice fancy gift, and there you have it.
Oh,
Your
my
Zodiac
goodness.
by Jonesy.
By Jonesy.
I'm gonna start doing not tarot card readings. I'm gonna start doing Zodiac readings. No, it's too much energy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of energy.
That takes show prep.
That
and
shit, that story to that earlier was
Imagine that show
Right.
prep.
show prep. What the fuck? Just get here. Get here by
Right.
the first talk break. This probably
That's
shouldn't
it.
be saying this. We probably shouldn't even be saying this shit.
We
got it covered. We got it covered till then.
Because you know what? Because we're vets. We don't really need show
That's
prep
true.
like the average cats need show prep, and they don't even realize how much show prep they need.
They need.
until they're getting
Yes.
snatched.
Yes. Yes.
You guys in radio land that listen to them, you realize I've heard better radio, but they don't. And you don't know what it's called. It's called lack of show prep, and you know,
Lack of chemistry as well. Chemistry plays a big part.
lack of
In it.
timing, lack of
Mhm.
the comedic element, all
Mhm.
those things. Speaking of which, I promised that I would play. So there's a guy called Naparazzi, right? Huge Miss Jones fan. And I'm so glad that I met him through the DM. He sent me a clip of an interview that I did back when I was in Philly, the first go round in Philly. Do you guys remember Foxy, Charlie Baltimore, and Eve were beefing?
I believe it. I
No.
think I remember that. Yeah.
Eve and Charlie Baltimore did a female's version, a Philly's version of Brooklyn's Finest. Brooklyn Finest is a song that
Yes.
Jay-Z and Big did.
Mhm.
Yes.
They did a female Philly version of it. We'll play it at the end of the show. So after the credits roll and stuff, don't sign off because we'll play it and the interview. I was a fucking I know why I got let go now. I know why the cage bird sang. I know. I know.
It was
No, it
that
still was
bad?
fucking messy Kobe. It was good. Like I
Okay.
see why they fuck with me. I'm like, who is that girl? She's unstoppable and fearless, and she's funny as fuck. And Eve and Charlie Baltimore and Fox, they're all just feeding in. So I heard that Foxy said during I don't know if she did a Drink Champ interview that's going to come out or if that was a pre-interview or something, but I heard through the grapevine that she mentioned my name and she said that she would have loved to have been interviewed by Miss Jones. Not so sure she'll feel that way once I play this, but Foxy, come on, we grown now, we have children. I'll make the interview pop. It won't be nice, but it won't be painful. It won't be a lot painful. Like you'll recover. But come on, let's do it. Let's get out the way.
God damn.
It won't be Dipset and the Locks. It won't be that, Fox. So come on through. So on that note, we're gonna leave you with that interview and that song. which is fire. Like that song didn't even go as far as it should have. And we'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. New name. Jonesy. Love you guys and thank you, Mike and Tay. I think Envy just fucking bailed on us. I know he's Coachella'd out, but
Yeah.
he's just busy getting those checks.
Yeah. And Shawnee, he's a Leo, so it's his month.
Say no more. All right, guys, thank you for the reunion journey and having us in your homes. And we'll be back next week with more shenanigans.
Tired of the Nick and Rough Rider, pulling up alongside you with a turnpike divider. Exit 6, the navigation guides are useless. Streets ruthless, ride the town ruthless. Top down, how that sound? Ill team, be the Philly queen. And no matter how you feel about the girl, I'ma make you fiend. Wanna be it? Ain't nothing strange. See you niggas grabbing balls.
Yeah. Now, I woke my friend up. She's on the line. Charlie, Baltimore, West Philly. Charlie!
Jonesy, what's poppin'? I'm half dead.
I know. Girl, I had to two-way you because, you know, little Inga, she's starting her little shenanigans up again. She got a record. Of course, the record don't really mention nothing about you. It's more so at Eve. But then Kim's record said something about she got to deal with Doodoo Brown and y'all two chicks too. Let's not even bother with Kim. But then I got her on tape talking about how the hell you and Eve, y'all bum bitches, gonna redo Brooklyn's finest.
I gotta hear that one.
They edited it in the back because she named other names that I don't even want to, you know. But she said, how y'all bitches gonna redo Brooklyn's finest and all like that. So, you know, me being the friend to you that I am, I knew I had to wake you up, put you in the loop.
I don't know. As far as I knew.
Wake up, nigga, come on.
As far as I knew, me and Fox was alright, but if it ain't like that, and when I say motherfucker wanted, like I said, near one of them bitches wants to go through nothing with me.
Yeah!
There ain't nothing about no record.
Charlie, I love you, Charlie.
I'm dead serious. I'm not into that record. This, you know what I'm saying? It's a silly or whatever. It's a whole different thing. Straight up. I'm not, you know, I wasn't coming after no girls, and I ain't got time for all that catty, dumb stuff or whatever. If it's going to be something, it's not going to be something on a record.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
As Jonesy would say, exactly.
Exactly. It's on Fire Fridays, y'all. Charlie Baltimore is in the building. Well, she's on the phone, but she's in the building. She's on the phone in the building. Yeah.
He's on the phone line.
All right. Look, love you guys, but Eve's on the line. It's 103.9 The Beat. We got the streets, hip hop, R&B, and Eve on the telephone. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, I'm real good.
Sorry to wake you. I know you out in the grind. Where are you, by the way?
I'm actually, like, getting ready to go on vacation. Right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And you deserve it. Well-deserved vacation.
Definitely.
Are you going anywhere special or just be with friends and family?
Be with friends and family.
Good
We
for
going
you.
away, though.
Good.
A little bit of fun.
Get some sun?
Yeah.
Nice. So Friday, we had an On Fire Friday because I had a lot of exclusives. I had Kim's record coming at, I don't know who Kim was coming at. I really wasn't really paying. The one that had my attention was the Foxy record,
Right.
where she just came straight out and said, let's talk about that bum bitch Eve, how the F you catch a brick with Alicia Keys, and you're like a yappy Yorkin. And then she went on in her conversation to say, how the hell them Philly chicks, Charlie and Eve, call themselves remaking Brooklyn's finest. How dare they? That's a disrespect. And she went on to say she's one of the elite five. She's the female Tupac.
Right.
It was just a lot. It was just
First of all, she's playing herself. She's looking real weak because any person showing the world, letting the world know how jealous you are of a person, you weak. You's a miserable bitch. I don't know why she's mad at herself. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to do with what she looking at in the mirror in the morning. She can't stand who she looking at in the morning. Sweetheart, Eve been Eve. She knew me since 97. I ain't never been no broke bum bitch. When she came, she know what the deal is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I stopped playing. Like, I'm really glad that I could be an inspiration to her ghostwriter.
Ooh.
I don't know who he is, but I don't know what I did to him, but they both mad at me right now.
So when you see Fox out in the industry at parties and stuff,
Right.
is she spitting fire then, or is she fronting like?
I honestly haven't seen her in 2 years, which is crazy because you usually run into people or whatever, but that can let you know we don't run in the same circles. It's like Jenny Jones coming after Oprah. Like,
Right.
relax, fall back.
Plus,
Please.
she had the little OD thing with the ecstasy, so you know.
I mean, do her, man. Come on, do you, man. I'm getting checks. And I'm going to let the fans know, I'm not even going to waste my time going in the studio doing no song against that girl. Doing a song against Foxy Brown ain't putting no money on my books. I'm getting too many checks right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm on my way to vacation right now. Like, I could care less about this little girl, man. That shit is high school. I'm a grown woman. And if that's the case, come see me, please.
She's going to a white sandy beach, bitch.
I mean, come on, man. It's immature.
And you're going with friends and family to sip champagne and eat caviar.
Okay. My thing is like I've been this chick. I was somebody before I got in the rap game. Me getting in the rap game and give me a personality. This is her personality. Foxy Brown, that's a little, I don't know, she's hiding behind that. Right. Like, that's not the person that she is,
right.
to me, in my opinion.
Right.
Like,
now,
if you want to come see me, come see me. I'm not with this. Eve is my real name. Foxy Brown is a character.
Inga.
Foxy Brown is a character. So come out that character. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be.
Now,
Come
Eve,
see me, man.
in the end of the Satisfaction video, you're doing another song, which is on your album, but I was listening to the lyrics the other day. Who are you referring to in that song?
I'm coming at whoever. These chicks in this game, man, they know who they are, and Foxy, whoever, however it's gonna come, whatever, man. I'm coming at whoever. I didn't say a specific name in that song. I'm not saying there's no specific name, but whatever.
Right. Was the Gwen Stefani song about Foxy or Kim?
Not really, man. When I write my songs, I don't go in like, let me think about which chick is getting. I don't think about them chicks when I go in the studio.
It just flows.
It just comes out. It's like it's inspiration. I go in and I start writing, and that's another thing I gotta make a key point about. I write my own song. I write my own song.
Publishing.
So, and another thing, I'm definitely not gonna waste time writing a song about this chick so I can wait on her to pick somebody to write a song back to me.
Right.
Come on, man.
Too much. Now, the whole Kim thing, go back to your Philly ways and your stripper days. What is, I understand stripper days, but what does she mean by Philly ways?
I have no idea.
What kind of ways do Philly, put me in the loop.
Philly bitches is doing it. That's why they mad at me and Charlie for doing that song for Brooklyn's Finest. We killed that song.
Yeah.
We killed that song.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the Philly ways is about, but we winning. So that's all that matters.
Right.
Philly's winning right now. Everybody wants a Philly rapper on their team. Every nigga come on, man, stop it.
Exactly.
Stop it. Everybody wants a Philly rapper on their team.
And you guys have skills like bigger than everything else. People enjoy listening to you because you can understand what y'all are saying, and it's not all about cars and jewels.
Exactly.
And pushing keys and
exactly.
You know.
I'm like this, man. Come see me. I'm definitely not doing no song back to her. She about to drop too. Good luck with your album, sweetie. Good luck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not bringing you back out though.
Right. Don't co-sign that
at all.
Don't participate
Not at all. But
Queen
I'm definitely not gonna let nobody assassinate my character.
No, never. Queen Pen has so much love and respect for
but that's real. That lets you know, man. And that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? You could tell who the secure chicks is in this business.
Right.
We ain't beefing.
She has so much support.
Chick, we ain't beefing.
She ready to fight Foxy, like fist fight. Every time she sees her, punch her in the face, like back in 1996, she used to do. She's ready to do that again.
Yeah.
To Foxy.
You know what?
All because of this song. She actually asked me to put her on the three-way, but I'll call her back and tell her that I didn't get the chance to. But when you get a chance, you need to call Queen Pen and just holler at her.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
But that's real. That's real, recognized real.
So
real, recognized real.
No response records from you?
Never. You'll never get me to waste my time on that.
Well,
miserable, jealous bitch, man.
Oh, can we get you to come through the station when you get home off of vacation?
Of course.
You gotta welcome me in officially, E.
Of course.
You got the Scorpio thing going on.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
And they love you down there too.
Well, I love them because they've been warmer to. Well, we'll talk. But I love them down here too. I'm glad to be here.
Definitely.
I want you to have a safe trip.
Thank you.
Have a great holiday.
Thank you.
Don't worry about. I got this.
Girl,
I'll deal
please,
with Inga.
This is nothing.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
nothing. It's real small.
I know. It was entertaining actually when she was saying that she's
funny.
the female Pac.
It's please. Wow. He's probably like, he's laughing. Wherever he is, up in heaven, he's laughing.
He's doing the Harlem Shake up in heaven.
Who?
What?
Her brother pretty ugly?
They're calling her the female pop.
Who's that on the phone with you, Eve?
That's my manager, Troy Carter.
Oh,
My
Troy.
brother.
The one that got slick with me on the phone the other
Not
day.
the one who said fuck that dirty
Oh,
shit.
oh, come on. You can't curse you live now.
Well, whatever.
Wow.
It is whatever.
Right. I mean, I'm too grown, man. I'm 24. I'm grown, so come see me. I don't know.
Right. Please, don't even...
Definitely not spending no money and doing no, please.
Right. I was telling Troy, actually, it was bigger than you responding to Foxy and more of you responding to your fans.
Exactly.
That was what it was about, Troy. I wasn't trying to perpetuate any nonsense.
Jonesy, listen, we completely get it, but I'm just saying it's like Fox trying to revitalize her career on the show for us.
She got to do a lot more than that.
Yeah.
A lot more than that. You just can't come out and make diss records, especially against someone that's as well established and it's greatly loved as Eve.
Man, she's playing herself, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my fault she's been out since 96 and her bank account look the same.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
It's real, though.
I can't help it. Don't take it out on me. Do you, ma, please. Do you. You look weak.